build. So, the separation between first and second place was a whopping 1 point. The second place, where's Catherine? Get over here, Catherine. Everybody give Catherine a round. She gets second place. And just so you know what, you guys want to know what fame does? Anybody care?
I know, don't want it.
Find it out in game? Okay, good.
Don't want
and then,
it.
let's see your character sheet too, Catherine. And then the third place was by Catherine by 1 vote. Scorch, come on up. And then just so you know, the next place, which would be 4th and 5th, actually tied, and they separated from Scorch by 1 vote. So Larceny and Ruin, come on up. And then you guys are going to get an honorable mention. So, anyways, give me your picture.
I gotta go get it. I gotta get my brain. Or I can do it.
No, that was good. Oh, sorry. I almost winged her. You hit me.
Your wings are so on it. 3. Impossible. Okay. So anyways, you guys all look awesome. Make sure with your characters, make sure you guys get a picture in front of the fireplace this time for everybody who's got PC. Everybody give them a big round of applause because they all look awesome. But Sam, you might as well stay up here because you're going to win the next one. So, kind of an honorable mention. Okay, the next one was for role playing. Hey, I'm really glad we had the contest. I don't know if you guys noticed we had a huge difference in the level of role play that we had. It was really good to see. We typically run a medium combat game, high role playing game, and you guys really stepped it up. So the first place was Armand. Where are you at? And this was not close. Armand crushed. So come on up here, Armand. And more important, you get some role playing experience. So, and then,
much better than Beth.
huh?
So much better than Beth.
So much better than Bill. And then Sam got second place. She obviously cleaned up in this contest. And then third place, come on up here, Bradley. Bradley played I Don't Know. So everybody give him a big round of applause. You guys all did awesome on the role play. Okay? And also too, just so you guys know, what happens is if you guys see like really good role play, at the event, if you guys could do me a favor, tell John, not me, because I'll forget. But give John and tell him who did a really, really good job, so he can try to get that tracked. And just what happens if you guys catch somebody who does a super good job role playing, there's a thing called role playing XP, and what you guys, once you get 100 of it, you guys get a role playing point. All right, can somebody tell me some uses of a role playing point?
1 bill.
You can trade it in for 1 bill. Woo!
You just got screwed.
You can trade it in for 1 bill. What?
Giant fish.
Giant fish.
You can trade it in for a giant fish. That's right. What, would anybody else know another use for it is?
Holy cow. You can play.
It's get out of death free card. It's a defeat death card. You burn it up. Once you use it, it doesn't come back.
You can pick a role play race to play.
You can use it to. You can use a role play thing to start a brand new character. We've got many role play races. I'm not going to cover because you have to find them out in game. Anybody else got any more?
You can
Now,
one shot kill the bad guy. Cool.
yeah. Anybody ever see? Nah, this is horrible because you guys aren't all going to know this one. But if you guys watch it, rent the movie called The Hobbit. All right, and then the back archer. Somebody told me last time.
Hard.
Huh?
Hard.
There you go. Hard.
That's just
Yep.
hard.
So he shoots the dragon, and it's really a kind of cool thing. Hey, one other thing I want to talk about too. The other thing that happens, especially the brand new players, okay? If you guys haven't been to a LARP or you've been to other LARPs, one thing that happens here, we probably have a little bit higher level of intensity of role play than other places, okay? Please understand that no matter what, especially new players, it is in-game. You know, and at the end, all look at us. No offense, we're all a bunch of geeks. We run around in the woods. We hang out. We collectively bargain to rent a camp, and we have a good time. That's all we're doing. So please don't take it anything. And here's the deal. If you think anything's overboard, you can absolutely come to me, talk to me about it, that kind of thing. Just try to remember the end. We're all just trying to have fun, okay? A couple other things, especially for the new people. A lot of you guys are kind of new. Like, we've got a bunch of brand new people. A lot of you guys are kind of new for the people that have, for the way that I run the game. Some people, like Bradley, how long have you been playing with me, Brad? 15 years, something like that, something crazy.
Yeah.
He's been role playing with me for 15 years, okay? So, who else has been here 15 years with me?
You have.
Almost 10 playing
Almost
various
10.
LARPs.
10. Yeah.
8 or 9, maybe?
Dan, I've known you since you're how old?
12.
How old are you now?
24.
So that's only 12 years. But so, anyways, what happens is this world is your world. So if what happens, what you guys do, if you guys want something to change in the world, change it. If you guys, I am not a big force you guys to do something. A lot of times, if you guys want something to happen, you guys need to make it happen because I'm not going to do that. And then everything has a reason. You know, so the world is very proactive. Now, on the other hand of it, if you guys go out and stir up a hornet's nest, guess what's going to come after you?
Hornets.
A bunch of hornets. So on the other, huh?
Do they have honey?
Yeah, sometimes, absolutely.
All right, where's the hornet's nest? Let's go.
All right. And then lastly, just so you guys know, we've done a really good job with the cars. And the reason why we need to move the cars up to there is this, is we use that field a lot, and also I really don't want to have something stupid happen to somebody's car and it gets hurt or something because somebody slams into it. So move the cars. And I gave an example of what's going to happen if you don't. Who was my chauffeur? There you go. What'd you get for moving my car?
I got 2 build.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to ask you twice at any event. Okay? If after the second time I ask you to move your car is not moved, I will find a chauffeur and you'll lose 2 bill. If I have to ask you the 4th time, you're going to lose another 2 bill. And if I have to ask you the 5th time, another 2 bill, so on and so forth. I hate to be a butthead, but there is no reason that you can't do it, or hire somebody in game. I don't care how you do it. We typically have people who volunteer to take it out there if you want, but just remove your cars. Obviously, we don't have that many up here, so thank you so much for that. Okay?
My slaves are not for hire.
Huh?
My slaves are not for hire to take cars down.
Oh, well, but check with Megumi first to see if they're already enslaved. So, the other thing happens, August event will be at Gen Con. Our July event, I still think we have a 1 day for the July event, but the August event will be at Gen Con. If you show up to Gen Con out there and pass out flyers, we'll give you a bill. If you show up in your costume and pass out flyers and talk to people, I will give you a bonus bill. That kind of thing. So just so you guys know.
What day?
Huh?
What day is it?
Day of the event.
Whatever
Is
the
it on
event
Saturday?
is.
18th or something, I think.
Yeah, it's on a Saturday.
Where's Gen Con?
Indianapolis. We will be carpooling.
Carpool.
There are plenty of people that I know Ronnie and I are going to go. John's already going to be down there. Alex, the little short guy, he's going to go.
If you
There's a
want
bunch of...
makeup on down there or costuming, I'll have a room already.
Right. Yeah, we'll have places to crash. You know, I know tons of people out there, so I'm sure that we'll find rooms if you guys want to end up crashing out there. We'll find something. We got a bunch of friends who have rooms out there too. So, all right. So, anyways, that's what's kind of going on with that, and a few other things I'm supposed to cover. Okay. All right. Here is for the new people. If you guys hear a call called radius slag, okay, they go blah. Somebody rolls their little thing above their head. That means that if they can reach out and with 1 foot planted and touch you with a weapon, you guys take that damage. Okay. Now, let's do something. We have a 2-handed sword. Mr. Barbarian, hand Scorch the 2-handed sword. Okay, so if Scorch has a 2-handed sword and does his radius slay, who do you think is going to take the damage?
The building.
Almost everyone.
I don't think there's a single person that he cannot go.
Maybe some of the edges.
Megumi, yeah.